Hi, lovelies. So today I thought I would talk a little bit about trust from the third chapter of Pure, Raw and Happy, how to navigate a more joyful new way of life straight from your heart. And I'm going to just read a little bit from the book. So, why we should trust. It is easy to trust life when we are on a roll. It's much harder when the going gets tough. When a feeling of losing control arrives and we have no idea how anything could be solved, especially if it's messing with our perception of security. This is when trust equals truth revealed under stressful times. Because our beliefs have no other way than to surface, for us to decide whether we would like to continue with them as they are or make a change. We always have a choice. And if you are like me and like to be guided by oracle cards or tarot cards from time to time, isn't it so much easier to trust them when it's a good news? Or news that we hoped, hand on heart, when we don't get what we hoped for as an answer. Or it might be that we need to put in some extra inner work. Suddenly the first instinct may be to start questioning the cards or the reader. Basically, all around me, instead of the advice that I've been given. And there are a lot of different issues around trust that trickles down to our self-perception of worth, of control, and our capability in life. When we trust ourselves completely, then trust to life shows up naturally, like a good friend at a party. With this I mean, when we trust our intuition and heart, it's not about our mind, our ego, and it has nothing to do with education or having a high IQ. We all have different nuts to crack in life, and we all come with different luggage. I've worked with trust in many different areas. I can't say that I've been surrounded with shady people, or not more than most. It's mostly been about trust in myself. There are some parts in life where I trust myself completely, parts where I have the least mental knowledge, like my spiritual path. Maybe this is because it's so far from my mind's references that I won't even start to get involved. Other parts I still need to have a discussion around as they show up. And starting to move into a state of trust, I think we need to understand that we have layers added to our perception of who we are, what we can do, and how life works. And it really doesn't matter where, when, or who they came from, as long as we see the shadows and bring them into the light to dissolve and make space for a pure, raw, and trusting self. And my body has always been clear in this. My personality is what it is, and that's the way it should be. My mind, however, has had some other thoughts and taking me down some untrustworthy paths. And it has trickled me into thinking I am not enough. I don't have what it takes for whatever it might be, even when my results keep showing me something else. And the staggering thing is that my own picture of what I'm about often is far less than what the surrounding things and beliefs, and I know I'm not alone in this. So continuing in this chapter, there are some tools how to start to trust yourself, your body, your intuition, your heart, your soul, the universe, life. There is also energy. I tell you my story or one story from my life for inspiration. And there is also an igniting energy meditation for you to tap into. So this is the book. And if you haven't got it already, and if you want to dive deeper into trust in life, yourself, your intuition, then this is one way to start. Thank you for listening.